To the kitten, now you know. This is where austerity has gotten us. This is all that palpable excitement for a 20-year wait on forgiveness for your student loans. But a distraction's a distraction, and it's time to see some action. So here's one last song for Joe, before I try to keep his name out of the lyrics in my phone. Try to shift the focus to our senators and everyone in Congress who is all too happy to be hidden while we're wasted to the bone. It is not food insecure, it's starvation, and it lurks in almost half the country's homes. So if you plan to lay down, hold your nose and vote for Joe, have the guts to admit that you chose to submit and that you decided lending your support to a pedophile must be a step towards hope. Then a vote for a man that spent his whole life implementing laws that dehumanized people of color is a vote against fascism. When you know damn well he's just a kinder, dumber face on the same white nationalism. So baby, throw away your scruples with the memories of your activism. Watch your weak resistance usher in a fucking cataclysm. Elect a bigot war pig and say you're gonna push him into pacifism. That's some bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. Bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. Baby, that's some fucking bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. God, that's some fucking bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. That's some fucking...
You know, sir, I like you much better with my glasses off.
I guess I was born with the curse of foresight, 'cause I knew Joe was only gonna represent the war side. And that said, I just came to fight. You could keep the or flight. Save the surprise and the gasp when the shadow of the fascists have cast is on your doorstep in the glow of your porch light. Save the surprise when the grid goes down and we go underground to lick wounds in the gloom of a torchlight. While up in the sky, a blimp glides by with a sign like New Year's 2022. Brought to you jointly by Pfizer and Coors Light. While the centrists observe from a comfortable courtside, right in the thick of the action behind a partition. We're in a morbid position, a plague of evictions, born a comorbid condition of the cancer of wealth. I fantasize that I cancel myself. Hands on your head, throw your best laid plans in the well. There are no more answers, questions go back on the shelf. All Joe's donors, a quick show of hands. How many of you sub to the Lockheed Martin OnlyFans? How many are loyalist patrons for the Raytheon Patreon? Occupy Iraq and send $1 million off into the great beyond. Cool yourself with the safety on. True to yourself in as much as you dutifully spew out a mucus of QAnon. You can't convince me the capital wasn't surrendered with every intention of digging us deeper down into the treacherous webbing of censorship, ebbing your speech and dissension so you can't hold Biden accountable. Not in his mentions and not in the streets. No to the end that Joe will defend the elite. Joe won't embarrass McConnell, but Joe's not embarrassed if all of your children are hungry and weak. Too hungry to speak. Too hungry to stand, they just lie at his feet. Joe is fresh out of empathy, fresh out of policy, but he'd love to know, what was your favorite ice cream flavor to eat? Back when you used to eat. I guess the road isn't rocky for people who thought we were free. They'll believe what they read, and Joe's here to lull them to sleep. Counting us down by the dozens, the culling of gullible sheep, led to the slaughter by media tyrants and government thieves. These are the leeches that stubbornly suck where there's nothing to bleed. These are the tumors that force us to crawl on our knees. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. One was foreclosed in 08. One was condemned in 16. This is the home of the brave. This is the land of the free. My lips, brand new taxes, starving all the billionaires and neutering their Visa Maxes. Topple Congress off their axis, mobilize the homeless, give them axes, call it praxis. Chop a couple limbs off the legislative branches. We'll show you the difference between air as a human right and guaranteed oxygen access. Octogenarians who barely know what day it is are culling countless citizens while sitting on a dais made of ignorance that was built on the graves of the slaves made to labor for its self-declared significance. And all to build a Congress full of millionaires who make their fortunes insider trading while they shit on all the indigent. So I got a bone to pick with our leaders, and I'll start with the ligaments. Pick right through the muscle, dig the marrow out, and serve it to the unhoused millions living in their minivans or watching their belongings get evicted from their tenement. I have a dream where we breach the walls of Congress and just let them in. And what happens next will survive in only text, cause there won't be any evidence. There will only be that heavy kind of feeling that pervades a space where there has been a reckoning and you can feel its remnants. Let any man who enters seeking power know that those who came before him suffocated on their eminence. That there once was a seal on the wall, but we quartered it and scattered all the pieces that it might prevent its semblance. And so we end the great experiment. We'll take all your billions, leave you 2 coins for the ferryman. Leave you drifting on a Dutchman floating derelict among the wretched seraphim. For holy is the hand that wiped the land clean of those who pose as gentlemen. That's my time, honey. Cue the thunderclap and strike the theremin. And so we end the great experiment. Give you 2 coins for the ferry. I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. I thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry. My favorite songs don't hit the same way. I get to the end of a 4-minute track and I'm only looking back thinking, what did they actually say?
So I try to sit down with my wife and watch TV, but I just see propaganda elevating the police in the simplest of sitcom banter, and tiny little altars full of offerings to corporate masters in every well-planned wide pan shot of the name brand stocking up the pantry. Pull back one long tracking shot out to the garage to the logo on the Camry. Nice tight shot of the Camry. Close-up view of the Camry, slow pan up on the Camry, long slow zoom to the unmoving human who is up in the front with the tube pumping fumes to him straight from the back of the Camry. Ashamed he just could not provide for himself, let alone for his family. It's a blue pill mindset that spent 2020 making dance beats. I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride, and thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry. Ignorance is bliss, which explains why a lot of us are so fucking happy. Quick to take the trip for all its trappings. Never one to ask what's up, what's going on, or God forbid what's happening. A lot of us would strap into the ride and then spit right in the eye of the guy whose job it is to snap your fastenings. But maybe we're all born with that capacity. Maybe each of us comes standard with humor, compassion, malice, and audacity. Some of us are blind to the system, but some see it fine and say this is how it has to be. Some of us can stare wide-eyed at a nationwide human catastrophe and only offer platitudes and recipes. And I wish that I could tell myself that nothing's worth obsessing past my everyday necessities. I wish that I could cry fake news over anything that threatened me, tune out our abuses and consume a little levity. Wish that I could offer up my son a smoother destiny. Wish I had some better lessons for how best to answer questions for the things I've been perpetually questioning. But I'm too busy looking at our leaders, wondering what I might be missing from their messaging. Trying to find the reasoning to let 250,000 people meet an early reckoning. And even though I know the truth, it's hard to swallow something that's so literally sickening. Hope is ever dwindling, COVID ever beckoning. Winter slows your breathing, but your pulse is ever quickening. Even though I know the truth, it's hard to keep listening. I'm done with my epiphany, my innocence is blistering. I'd like to think I'd taste the earth before I'd ever kiss the ring. Hard to speak the truth and harder still to keep listening. Sometimes I think I miss being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. Thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. both bleed us so dry.
Because guess what? What has every major crime bill that's gotten this far been? A Democratic crime bill. A Democratic crime bill. That's the secret. A Democratic crime bill. A Democratic president wants 100,000 cops.
I guess in the end that it's just a crapshoot. Who denounces the true you versus who backs you? Knowing you would skin the poor to make a tracksuit. Knowing you'd begin a few wars if your overlords asked you. Knowing that the ink's not dry on the last few. And knowing that your voters aren't living in a goddamn vacuum. We see through you, Joe, we see past you. Joe, we know you only want to kick trans folks out the bathrooms. Spittle up some dreck about family values.
That's the secret.
Take away our weed and then say that we just need Valium. Joe Biden, patron saint of Big Pharma, knows no karma, and all of our media paints him as valiant. Well, I'm here to tell you the spirit of Biden exists in a cursed medallion that rose out of hell like smoke in the form of 1,000 stallions. A dead battalion. Eyes blood red with a lust for the violence of racial injustice.
That's the secret.
I come to bury Joe and burn a candle for Augustus. And it's maybe not a song you would dance to, but something of substance. Something in place that can warn you when liberals lie while they're looking you straight in the eye and they say you can trust us.
That's the secret.
I come to bury Joe and burn a candle for Augustus. Maybe you didn't get what I meant. This is not a political event. It's the winter of our discontent. Half of us will not make rent. I might burn my masters just to keep warm. Big white lies. No silver lining under smoke gray skies. And all of the streets ran red, but the blood sure kept our feet warm. So vote for the wolf in sheep form. Defund police before we're all deformed. Take our free speech, we'll speak in the tongues of C4. Our lungs need more to send us packing than tear gas thrown from the hands of fascists who killed their cams and take off their badges. All while Biden and Kamala fund our assassins and offer us nothing but platitudes. They'll tell us go out and vote and then clean up your attitudes. Well, Joe, fuck you to death and the donors you fed us to. Go out and vote and then clean up your attitudes.
A Democratic president wants 100,000 cops. A Democratic president wants 100,000 cops.
And you don't stop. Just push through and you don't stop. Broken and bruised, you don't stop. Coughing up fluid, you don't stop. Alright, fresh from the mines that brought you King Midas. Sign of the times, call me Homo detritus. Karma's a beast and its fleas make a plague look childish. Are we home of the brave or the best or the brightest? None of the above, and my answer's as final as one wrong look at one of Brooklyn's finest. Now Barack was a real class act, better walk to The Hague so stylish, where he can perch on a warlord's throne, made a little known Middle East drone violence. Buddy, they were logging mileage while you and your smartphone were both on silent. Too busy hailing Barack as a well-spoken token that prejudice was dead and America had woken up when all along our bigotry was thriving in a rising red vitriolic tide so thick that that it is binding, like a contract of slavery they gave us in writing. Loophole amendments that lay on their minds and then go into hiding, so they can legislate slaves to a 20-cent wage if they're on the inside. The road isn't long, it is wide, and there's not much winding. They just lead you to a lifetime of small crime, bring you back and put you in a line, doing sweatshop labor for a couple fucking dimes. And you can spend your whole life here being beaten by a staff of steroid gym rat white nationals. Do it all for Nike, buddy, do it for the capital. Do it for the guards so they'll treat you like an animal. Do it when you're sick or you're sore, cause you have to. Do it so the prison shareholders can roll in their dough and remodel their bathrooms with walk-in showers that might be a little bit bigger than the cell where you spend 20 hours of your 24, maybe more. They don't count it anymore. They just need you well enough to move a product out the door. They just got a marble countertop and all new tile floors. Heated fucking seats on a bidet that you help them afford. But they won't lift a finger if your warden goes overboard, makes your common area an unspoken COVID ward. Lets you intermingle like he hadn't really done before. Now there's a lot of pits dug up in the yard, all numbered, and he still won't tell you what the number's for. But it's gotta be a warning, and probably the kind that you might need thunder for. When the realization strikes, they've been grouping you tight and restricting your time outside. It won't take a genius to link it to all of the coughing that's keeping you up every night. So if you can't abide slaves, I'll state the case plain. A prisoner shares the same rights, and your tax dollars are lining the pockets of those who ensure that the luxuries of medicine and showers are consistently denied. And you can spend 8 years if you're black cause you burned up a trash can, but you won't see any time if you rape when you're young and you're white. And in 5 years' time, that white rapist guy gets a job as a guard where he finds a new prey to dehumanize. And it's ingrained as a part of our system of justice so deeply that it's not scrutinized. And if we're talking capital punishment, all of these assholes with bludgeons who call themselves justice could probably be euthanized. Rather than giving them 70 humans to supervise, torture, and brutalize. Sensitivity training can't teach you the value of human life. It's a message that's basic. Our nature has shaped it, and culture is born out of breaking it down and then seeing it crucified. I feel like I'm watching every day with exponentially more lucid eyes, till I'm drooling out my cheek and down my side, and my eyes are the dullest shade of overdose white, when just a dose of reality hits like an overdose might. It's a gross mentality that keeps this country going. Makes you wonder why we're keeping it alive, and we don't stop. Just push through and you don't stop. Coughing up fluid, you don't stop. Guards gang rape you and you don't stop. They take your commissary, you don't stop. Your mother's being buried, you don't stop. When nothing is forgiven, you don't stop. When life's not living, you don't stop. You just push through and you don't stop. Coughing up fluid, you don't stop. Guards gang rape you and you don't stop. Broken out bros, you don't stop. They take your commissary, you don't stop. Your mother's being buried, you don't stop. When nothing is forgiven, you don't stop. When life's not living, you don't stop. You just push through and you don't stop. Coughing up fluid, you don't stop. Guards gang rape you and you don't stop.
Good morning. Sunday morning. Good morning. Sunday morning.
We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal, and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face.
Nancy gonna cut you a check too late. 2 years after your funeral's paid, 2 years after the grave, she'll be a little stronger for all of the dollars she saved. Watch watching you ache, watching you cling to your family slipping away. Watch her do nothing but pray. Watch her condemn the Republicans, take them to brunch and then shrug it away. Now watch us be outraged half of a day, then pick a new hero to face our leaders and think they could beat them, playing the game they played since Pelosi had real human blood in her veins. They're all one and the same, sold off stocks and they all maintain that the risk was benign and the virus was tame. Flash forward in 40 Sunday mornings fade, 250,000 people in its wake, and the cruise ship sailed today. So motherfucker, don't shine a light on my face. Wait.
Good morning, Sunday morning. Good morning,
Wait.
Sunday morning.
Wait. We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal, and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never.
Fate demanded I be singer of a new ballad about the candidate you wanted like a finger in your fruit salad, but were made to choke down. And never mind he didn't have supporters on the ground. Never mind a website that gave volunteers the runaround, and a platform, a policy that followed Biden's lead and didn't make a fucking sound. And then he takes the crown. Now that's ascension into power by immaculate election, cause no one really wanted it and no one should have trusted it. But don't you try to question it, cause Joe is not a fan of questions, but Joe is a fan of pointing fingers right in people's faces. Or if they're not in public spaces, Joe will try to poke a finger everywhere I won't mention. Joe's soul is molded and beholden more to power than the list of fucking speakers at the DNC convention, who gave us all a show of keeping AOC at bay, just so everyone can say they tried to censor her dissension. But if you still believe the progressives we've elected give a shit if we're protected, there's a bridge I'd like to sell you in a parallel dimension. You know they're just tech savvier with media relations, propagandist Instagram and public obfuscation. Better suited to assure you that they're here to have a conversation. Better suited to assure you they aren't actively supporting your eviction and your slide into starvation. Better suited to assure you they can tweet about your needs and offer hope and motivation while you drift into the weeds, but they partnered with the moccasins and gators and the reeds. You damn sure get a portion of our meat. So, love me or leave me or mislead me to decree. Honey, you won't want to hear it, so I'll try to say it sweet. The squad are not your buddies, they are simply more discreet. The GOP will kill you on your feet. Dems and fake progressives do it in your sleep. Anyone can recognize a nation's needs and put it in a tweet. But coming from a leader in a seat of power really shows they know they're obsolete. GOP will kill you on your feet. Dems and fake progressives do it in your sleep. The squad are not your buddies, they are simply more discreet. You won't want to hear it, so I'll try to say it sweet. When some people talk about a he, they mean Christ. When I talk about a he, then I really mean Biden. And when I say talk about, I really mean scream like I'm trapped beneath the ice. Scream like I woke up from a dream where the memory resurfaced that I voted for Obama twice. And then I saw the ballots flash before my eyes like the futures of a couple thousand Middle Eastern children that Obama wiped out via drone strike. Took them out early so we wouldn't have to wait until their wedding nights. And this had been the only man you lauded as a decent moral president till we decided W was fine. Decided he was not the man who whittled down our privacy or stuck us in Iraq for the rest of time. Now we see him in a different light. And all it took to whitewash the shame of his war crimes was snuggling Obama's wife. Never mind our soldiers, they should know a measly fucking thank you. And discount at Applebee's is fair trade for PTSD and a life of lost sleep while they're cuddling their trauma tight. Never mind a lost generation due to birth defects we buried in the soil. So Iraqi kids are born without a way to shut their eyes, are born with half their organs hanging out their sides. And we won't try to fix them, but we'll doctor up the image of the man who firebombed them in the night. Cause fuck it, man, the Raytheon stock is out of sight. Who's got the time to do more for the poor outside when it's warmer in here and there's Dom on ice? And meanwhile, half a mile down your drinking glass, there fizzles out a disappearing middle class who never seems to serve.
Hey everybody, welcome to Reefer After Dark, the show your parents worried about. I know we skipped last week. I had some stuff to do with Sabby, but this week we definitely got some cool guests, got the fam together. So let's see if I do this one. That should be Collin. What's up, Care Bear? We got you here.
What's up, Reef?
You know, he has a show, Mukwano, I think. I said that right, hopefully correctly. Nice.
Right.
Nice. We got the old Uncle Warren here. We got Warren in the house, one of my favorites. But yeah, we're just waiting on our third special guest who, you know, had a life to live and, you know, got to go eat with, you know, his family and all that stuff. He's on the way back, he says. So that Frank analysis should be with us whenever he gets ready to show up. But otherwise, what's up with you guys? How you guys been? I know Warren had Sabby Sabs on, right? You had that on recently.
Yeah,
So-
Sabby was on last night. That was fun.
Nice. We got
Although Uncle Warren, I don't appreciate how you. Well, actually, I do. Talking about Patriots with her and how much you loathe the Patriots as much as I do.
Well, you know, you gotta be nice to company. You know, I'm a Southern guy. You know, look. This is what you do, Collin, and you probably know this. You're nice to people's faces about shitty people, and then afterwards you talk shit about that same person you were talking about. So we were talking all nicey nice about the Patriots. And then when I got off of the stream last night, when I usually talk to myself, I was talking shit about him. So, you know, it all balanced out.
yeah.
You know how old people do shit.
I mean, Patriots are the reason why dumbasses like me think New England is a state sometimes, you know? Like that's I fucking made that mistake. I'm like, isn't New England a state? They have a football team. Fuck no, you're just dumb. I'm just dumb and don't know
It's a state of
geography and
mind.
shit.
It's a state
Yes.
of mind, but
Yes.
it's not a state of the union.
Usually one
unfortunately.
that is willing to deflate a ball or two, but you know, I digress. You know, I mean, the Saints just had a hit list. That's all we had. We just had a fucking murder. We had a kill list. So, you know, like,
And then we didn't end up killing anybody, which was fucked up. So
fucked
it's
up.
like, we got this hit list. All right, who'd you get? Oh, nobody, because reasons.
I mean,
What happened?
Florida State used to be one of the hardest hitting like O-line and D-lines in the country, right? Like their defensive team hit like trucks, right? And like I noticed that Saints was like pulling, you know, Florida State, like just taking all the fucking people up, you know, and I'm like, I wonder why they're doing that. And then couple like years later, they have like that hit list come out where they're like injuring players and stuff like that. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, that makes complete sense.
But so here's the thing about that, though. What they came to find out is that every pro team had a bounty
Yeah.
list too. And it turned out that the main people, like, okay, if we're gonna talk shit, let's talk shit. So Minnesota Vikings fans are the biggest fucking pussies on the planet. Okay,
Minnesota, huh?
We've been to 4 Super Bowls and didn't know how to win any of them. They're like the Buffalo of the NFC, right? Nice. So they go to a Super Bowl. They had been to a Super Bowl, you know, in this like millennium or this decade or like forever. And so the closest they got, the one, and here's another thing. The Saints only beat the Vikings one time in the playoffs in the history of the NFL. The one time, and the one time they did that, the Vikings fans were like, you beat up old man Favre. Yeah, I'm gonna pee myself. Let's change the rules and shit. You're a bunch of asshole pirates and shit.
Funny.
So that's how that, and then it turned out later that the Vikings had a bounty program too.
Man,
but
I wish
they didn't lose their coach for a year. So
I wish Twidget had I wish Twidget didn't just I wish it put the emojis, the Twitch emojis. Like when you get raided by radical leftist agenda, who's super cool in the chat somewhere. You know. So is this a Saints versus Vikings podcast? No, it's not. I usually
awesome.
Sports is I need a lot more weed to enjoy sports. You know, like I just like two actual people fighting each other. You know,
this is a Saints are awesome and Vikings suck ass podcast. That's what this is. Right? We've stolen it.
You mean Coach Bear Bryant isn't the best coach in the world? The fuck you trying to tell me? All right, he's up in heaven coaching his favorite team right now. Like, you know, my dad's got a whole joke about Coach Bear Bryant. That's how fucking old school that fucking name is. You know, what was he?
Yeah, right.
Roll Tide. That was him. He was one of the Alabamers, right?
I think so.
Right? Oh yeah, he was like for a while.
I mean, we had what is it? Bobby Bowden. That's who we had at Florida State forever. I remember going to Bobby Bowden's. It's now Bobby Bowden Stadium. It used to be Doak Campbell, right? But this old Bobby Bowden, which go watch. He's the one in They have him in what is it? Remember the Titans, or whatever, or what's the other one? The one about the herd. The Colorado State, where they had the plane crash with all the players on it, and with Matthew McConaughey.
That was We Are Marshall, wherever that was.
Yeah.
That was the one. That was the one that they lost their entire football team. I think and they had to start from scratch.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They played Bowden at some point in there. You know, so yeah, leftist agenda. Collin is smoking up, although I don't think he smokes much, but he's definitely got some good stuff. Which, speaking of which, what is everyone smoking on today? What's everyone doing? You know, how's everyone getting through the world burning? You know,
I am currently now beginning to feel the gummy that I had an hour ago.
Nice.
So, by the way, for people in the chat, if you see me looking down, my roommate / the diva, the princess, my roommate's cat is in my room right now. So just checking to make sure she's not getting into anything that she shouldn't.
Kitties are supposed to smell like cigarettes, Ricky. They're supposed to smell like kitties. I fucking. Where's Bubbles when you need him? You know, but
you might see my cat walking in the back.
Bubbles. How does he, dude? Is Bubbles does Bubbles sound like that normally? Does he like go to McDonald's and get a burger in Bubbles' voice, or you know? I saw a picture of him with regular glasses on and not those thick Coke bottles that he has on the show, but I didn't hear his voice. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably has so it's like that guy from Letterkenny, McMurray. He
McMurray is the best. Have you watched this, Collin? Letterkenny? It's one of the best shows that I've seen in a minute. Like,
he's chasing pussy right now. So
yeah,
let him
dude.
do his thing here.
Did you see that? the fucking greatest thing this week. The greatest fucking thing this week is that they banned Russian cats, and I'm surprised no one's made the fucking support group for Putin's pussies yet, because I feel like that has to be done. You know, like,
why do you ban pussy?
Why do you
Pussy
ban pussy?
good.
You like
petty
pussy, right? But
Make
not
it
those are
hard.
Russian, but you don't like pussy? See, we have Siberian tiger. It's a big pussy. Like
You have slow pussy. You'll say faster, pussy cat. Every time I do a Russian accent, it turns into Count Chocula.
Count
so I have to-
Chocula. Yeah.
Or Count from
Blah.
Sesame Street.
Well,
Steve-
yeah, see, it's the progression. It goes from Russian, it goes to Count Chocula, and then it goes to the count from
Steve was
one
talking
bitch,
about
two bitches, three bitches.
Steve was talking about being one of the wise mans the other day, and I'm like, dude, you got to bring like gold, myrrh, and frankenberries. The fuck you talking about? Like, you know, fucking frankenberries got to be here. Like, also,
Oh, how
the
history
motherfuckers,
would have been different.
the wise men were definitely upset when the one guy brought gold and all they had was frankincense and myrrh. They were definitely like, bro, I thought we said like a $20 limit. Like, you know, like they were fucking like,
Look at
that one
Richie
guy
Rich
was,
over
like, big
here trying to
baller.
show us up.
Jesus
Big
probably gave him
baller-
shit
big
for
baller
years. Oh yeah, you got me myrrh. I remember you. Like, you know, but that's probably why he doesn't talk to the wise men after that. Like, yeah, one guy got me like an Amazon gift card and the other guys brought me bullshit. Like, you know, fucking
What is this?
you know.
Popeye's coupons?
Well,
What the fuck
Popeye's
is this?
coupons.
Look, I'm the son of God, for God's sakes, for dad's sakes.
For dad's sakes, yeah, he definitely has to say it like that. Son, you
For
can't
dad.
take my name in vain, Dad. That's in vain. Like, you can't do it like that.
Oh, son.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was all weird because he was because wasn't he like the whole thing? He was the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So he's like three different guys.
We could go
you
deep
know.
with this with the Great Schism and like when people didn't think there was a, you know, trilogy in, you know, sorry, what is it called? The Trinity? That's it. I only think of Trinity as
trilogy.
onions, bell pepper, and like, you know, celery. Like,
Celery.
yeah, so like, you
That's
know,
some heathen ass talk here. Y'all going to hell.
speaking of
Yeah,
heathens,
Collin,
what'd you do
he's-
for Mardi Gras?
He's staying out.
That was last Tuesday, Fat Tuesday.
No, it
You
was
know.
this Tuesday, right? This past Tuesday.
Yes, but that's
Yeah, it
the
was
last.
this week. Yeah.
Yes, Stoner Brain. Yes, this week's Tuesday.
This week, yeah.
was Mardi Gras, right? I mean, you've done Mardi Gras in New Orleans, yes? Like both of you, pretty sure.
I haven't yet.
You've not done. Warren, I imagine, has tried to avoid it if he's smart.
I've done it on the actual Mardi Gras on Fat Tuesday before.
On
I'll
Fat
never do that
Tuesday
again.
in the French, yeah, is the worst. Like you try to do Mardi Gras in
Yeah,
the
it's
French
just
that day. Like,
it's a ridiculous amount of people.
Yeah.
It's like going to Times Square on New Year's Eve. It's just
yeah, worse.
You know, if you're young, do it one time, get it
Yeah.
out of your system. But the best times to go are like the weekends before, because you still have parades and stuff, and it's
Yeah,
just
like-
not like, you know.
Yeah, the one on Chapatulas
psychotic
or
amount
whatever.
of people.
Yeah, like they've been prepping for that shit for months. They're doing it everywhere. Every like borough, like every like, you know, parish has a fucking parade and all that shit. It's good times out there, but you know,
And they do that on the Mississippi Gulf Coast too. Actually, they do that in Alabama too. In Mobile.
Biloxi's
But
is
this-
ridiculous. You know,
The one that separates Mobiles though is they're famous for throwing moon pies
yeah,
out along with beads and other sort of treats and candies and whatnot. So
there's our
Oh.
special guest.
Oh,
there's an OBS person coming in. I know that bat signal.
That bat signal. That is pretty funny.
That-
Yeah,
That thing in the circle looks like a Klingon weapon, doesn't it? It's like
it does. Yeah, the
and then
yep.
you murder somebody with it.
Like I've seen a bunch
Hey!
of dumb nerdy shit because
Hello?
I'm that guy about fucking guys who think swords are cool, who are like, the batleth is not a good weapon. It's terrible. Like to the point where some fucking idiots like made one just to see, like, would this work? Would this kill people? Yeah, blades do that. Anyway, Franco's here. Everyone say hi, Franco.
What's going on? Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
We got
man.
Warren
Anytime.
here. What's up, Warren?
Yeah. Yeah, we just figured,
I
you know,
wore my hat
Hey,
backwards
Collin.
too because you know,
Hey,
that's
you
what
gotta
the
do
kids
it, man.
yeah, that's how you,
Representing.
who, you
You're gonna
look
have
dumb.
me on.
You can't wear hats forward. Who does that? What weirdo
I wear
puts hats
I wear
forward?
forward sometimes.
Yeah, when you're
I wear
trying to,
forward
If I wear
sometimes.
this hat forward, I look like a newsie. Wait a minute.
Nico
Let's
House
see.
does it sometimes.
yeah, I mean, a newsie. Oh, it's a newsie hat.
Extra, extra, read all about it. War breaks out in Europe. Quarter, please.
Quarter, please. That's what RT needs to start doing, is just getting out on the corner and just newsying out.
Did you guys
We've
talk about that yet?
not necessarily. We'll get into
RT
it because
America?
I've got a story for us in a bit about just, dude, Reddit has been the fucking worst. I normally use Reddit to like get content for the show for people, right? And like, I mean, I usually go like top this week, start looking through it. I got multis looking through. It's all just like Ukraine. It's like, Jesus, can we not? Like, my show is
It's
about
helped a lot of people's
avoidance,
channels.
you know?
Did you
Yeah.
guys see a lot of people's channels got boosted with
Yeah.
subscribers? I saw Richard Medhurst, Jimmy
Yeah.
Dore
Well,
just surpassed Kyle.
Jimmy partially because Russell Brand. Which Russell, if you ever want to come on the show,
Yeah,
feel free.
True.
bro.
I'll get you fucked up and let you touch
Russell
all
got
sorts
him
of furry
on.
walls. You know? So I
saw
haven't
this
watched all
one
of that
guy.
yet, but go ahead.
This one guy, like, do you guys know about Mearsheimer? I can't remember his name. This guy who's he's from the University of Chicago. He was warning from like 2015 about how, okay, this is the US's fault, it's the NATO's fault. This is not going to lead to anything good. He went on this one guy's show who had like a couple hundred subscribers. Now that guy has like almost 8,000. And that video, that interview got like more than 500,000 views.
Right.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean the world's
That
trying to burn as we speak. Hopefully there's still something left when we're done with this, show.
that's how much
But,
people are looking up to learn more about Ukraine. That
Yeah.
they're even finding these like highly suppressed videos.
Well, and I've seen stuff where it's like literally like the next day it's debunked, like not even, but like, and we're not even sure what we can and can't say, whether we're gonna get pulled or whatever. Like this is on that Google owned service as well as, so, but if Rockfin or Rumble want to hook me up with one of those keys for that, that'd be great. But anyway, so normally when I have new people on the show, I ask them similar questions, right? I know I've asked Warren probably 4 or 5 times already, but Collin, Franco, when did you start smoking weed? How was that first experience? How'd that
Oh
go
my
for you?
gosh.
Do you guys want to
You
like?
sound like you have a story there.
Yeah, dude, Franco, do it up, man. I'm down. Like,
I haven't thought about this in so long. I was
Right.
16. My friends had been doing it. And before that, I was like, I'm never going to smoke. I'm never going to. And then some of my childhood friends, they started before me.
right.
We were at this a friend's house. I mean, I guess if we can call it that. It was like a trap house. And then I was just like, you know what? I'll just do it. I'll try it. And then
Peer pressure
I
working
asked-
out.
I just like, no, I just decided
Mm.
that I was gonna try it just to see. I didn't get high the first time I smoked, and
Gotcha.
I was just like, hey, let me try. And then they're like, oh snap, Bruno's about to try it. And yeah, it felt like spicy. Like
Mm,
it wasn't something I was used to.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The second
At le-
time I got high. not the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the same way with me for that. But like, yeah, I think when people start smoking weed, it's like one of the first things where it's like they learn, okay, society has been lying to you. You know, this shit that's amazing, they've been saying is shitty, and you should just say no forever. Thanks, Nancy. The first fucking
part of me
Nancy.
still felt guilty though, just because of my parents, like all the stuff that they would ingrain in me about how evil it is.
Yeah. Luckily, my dad's a fucking old hippie, so it's like, where the fuck did you get it? I want some, you know. Anyway, Collin, I think it's your turn. You gotta give up your first time story. So
so the first time I tried it, I was 20, my freshman year in college. So imagine this: me, a white Jamaican who lived in the Cayman Islands, and the most stereotypical fish guy you would ever meet. Or by two roommates in a forced triple. So you can imagine between the two of them the amount of weed both of them did collectively during the year.
Oh yeah.
And prior to that, you know, similar to Franco, you know, like I grew up in Hood Light of New Jersey, and the thing was for me, you know, given my mom in particular, like, drugs are bad, don't do it. Your older siblings did it and look what happened to them, don't do it. So basically, like, she did her job and the church did its job too, to make me like swear off any type of drug. And then, but honestly, living with these two, you know, it just got to the point where it's like, you know what? And at that, I think I actually tried it on my 20th birthday at that. They were like, oh, they just asked me, like, we want to watch The Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd. You know how you're supposed to sync up?
Yeah.
So if you watch it, listen, hi. So they were like, we want to try it. Do you want to try it? So I was like, you know what? Like, I might as well, you know? So I tried it, didn't get high off of it. And yeah, it was just kind of like, why do people do this shit? I didn't understand until much later, but you know, but yeah, like I was pretty much like sworn off to any type of drug, you know, growing up, just due to my parents and their propaganda. Well, to be fair, you know, like my older siblings did get some trouble, one in particular, in regards to drugs, so that was understandable. But it was kind of like weed was like almost like the gateway drug to other shit. So prior to college, it was like, nope, not gonna try it, not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I stopped because I was starting to get anxiety. The first time I got anxiety was like it was like after a couple dozen times, and then I didn't understand it. I was just like, it's just how it feels to be too high.
Yeah.
I was in a bus and I thought I was gonna die. And then that didn't happen and again until like college, my freshman year, because there would be like 420s and all that, and I would smoke a lot, but nothing, I wouldn't get anxiety. But then it started to get really bad in college, and I don't know if some of it has to do with just poor sleep.
Yeah, stress and yeah. Do you get like any panic attacks or anxiety normally, or is that just with weed you occasionally get to the level of like, fuck it, the world's gonna die? Like, yeah, you know?
I started getting panic attacks later on in life. Yeah, just because of other stuff.
I've had a bunch of friends with social anxiety and stuff, and end up after that, like having panic attacks to where like medically it took them a minute to figure out what the fuck was going on, right? Because they felt like their heart's pumping out of their chest, even though they go get an EKG, it's fine, you know. And eventually, all leads to a book, and I can't remember the name of it, but I will try to find it for people who want that. But it talks about leaning in to that problem, right? Like it's your flight or flight response is like fucked up essentially, right? And if you like lean into that fight response of like whatever it is, if it's gonna kill me, just fucking hurry the fuck up. Like, you know, I'll worry about whatever this conflict is, right? And usually your body goes, oh no, you're just freaking out, you know, like, and you'll bring yourself down because you've tried to address whatever the problem is your body has put in front of you, right? But anyway, yeah, it's do you do sativa or indica mainly if you have a choice? Like
Sativa or indica?
Yeah. Like you're like both. I'll take both. You know?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
but part of the reason why like you see that I'm calm sometimes in my like interviews or when I do my shows is because when I was dealing with anxiety, I had to learn like breathing techniques and all that.
yeah.
But I used to get very easily mad and like start yelling, start going. Like I was known as like the angry guy. Like in
Yeah.
college, you get easily angry, especially when I was like drinking.
Yeah.
But that's had to stop. It started interfering in other parts of my life.
Yeah.
But there could easily be times where I get really mad. Like Vosh is one example where I almost got really mad.
Yeah.
Another time, I guess I would say not the last interview I had. Robert English was cool, but the interview before that,
Yeah.
with Nick Branja.
Yeah. You just want to shake the baby and have it give you the answers where you're just like, stop. You know, I feel you, you know. I think it's funny that the ones who are like the most emotional end up becoming like they learn to deal with that, and then, you know, like me with ADHD, I'm super easily annoyed all the time, right? Like, and you just have to learn how to like find that zen through it, and eventually you get better at it. It's a skill that you learn to do, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of which, I have a bunch of stuff for us today, so we can just get started with that. Let me set this up so I can let you guys see what's going on down there, right? Pump audio to you and the people at home, right? And then pull up presentation. So what day is it, everybody?
March 4th.
Today is Friday in California. Huh? True.
It's Friday, people. Fucking, I don't know what that's from, but apparently it was important to the plot that it was Friday in California, which fantastic.
It
but
looks like it probably came from like, you know, Power Rangers, like the
Something like
Japanese
that.
version of that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
prior to like when we got the version that we got.
I've got
That's
a
what
bit
it
of
looks
weed
like.
news to start us out with. So this, I don't know if any of you around LA know that the Jungle Boys, they're a standard grower out there, but they got raided again over some dumbass late fees that apparently are bogus as shit. But like they cleared out $174,000. I mean, this is in turn from the one that I had 2 weeks ago, right? Where they were literally taking armored trucks full of like growers' money and like civil forfeiting that money, right? Like they were like, this money's used for weed, we're taking it. It's like in a Brinks truck. Like if you literally said a uniformed group of people like went around robbing like armored trucks. But yeah, so at 5 o'clock in the evening, we're all sitting inside of the shop. It's the first of the month, so we're all paying our bills, Ivan told High Times. So we look up at the camera and see 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, red fish, blue fish. And we're like, holy shit, they must be chasing someone inside of our building. We watched them come up, and my first thought was either they're chasing someone or someone that worked for us, maybe has a warrant or something, right? As they started to watch the employees got corralled by law enforcement, they realized the situation was quickly turning into something else. Ivan explained the shock of that moment. We started seeing a roundup of all our employees from the front lobby, and we're like, are we fucking being raided? Like, you know, classic law enforcement shit. But I just thought it was an interesting story that they're still stealing weed money, even though it's been legal for fucking ever, and they're still raiding places. So I was thinking in my head, we owed them millions of dollars. Ivan said, I've never seen it. Highway Patrol Undercovers, LAPD, all the fucking classics here. But anyway, yeah, I've never heard of these people, so I was hoping the people who've been to LA might know, you know, if they heard of that shit, but
No,
I fucking don't. This
I
sucks.
haven't been to LA, so.
You know,
Warren's on the West Coast, right?
Warren's East
I
Coast.
lived out there. I mean, when I lived out there, I heard of Jungle Love by Morris Day and the Time, but not Jungle Boys.
Yeah.
Yo. Bow, dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Damn right.
Yo.
I fucking know that shit.
Oak tree. Sorry.
So,
what happened?
DC lawmakers approve ban on pre-employment marijuana testing for most workers. You heard anything about this, Franco, while you're over there? This is by a person that I tend to have frequently on the show, Kyle Yeager. I don't know if any relation to Robbie, but you know, he's doing weed news. So is it like Robbie's like cousin that's in the basement smoking up? I don't know. But
it's like
in my head, I hope so.
Also,
right? Yeah. DC Council Committee. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Cannabis Sativa is also a channel that covers this stuff a lot, and he watches our shows.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
So this is from on marijuanamoment.com, but essentially Washington DC Council Committee on Thursday unanimously approved a bill to ban most workplaces from subjecting job applicants to pre-employment marijuana testing. So if you're looking for a job in the DC area, the legislation sponsored by council member Trey and White cleared the Labor and Workforce Development Committee. It would expand on previous legislation the council approved to protect local government employees. Of course, they got those first since they are some, you know, against workplace discrimination due to their use of medical cannabis. So good for them. If you got that medical card in DC, it's like decriminalized in DC though, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fine. So, but anyway, so yeah, some good news there. I mean, I don't know why you need to, like, I feel like stories should just stop, like, right, like here. You know, I don't need more than this, usually, for weed news. It's like, cool, thanks. But anyway, what else I got? So, marijuana testing for truck drivers is becoming a leading cause of the growing national trucker shortage. So, which I just find interesting. Me and Indy talk about trucker strikes a lot. I know you guys talked about the freedom convoys and stuff like that, right? And that there's been a trucker shortage overall, which is why those are being super effective right now. But, you know, I do find it funny that weed testing is partly why that there isn't, that the shortage is happening. Which, like, who gives a fuck? Like... I mean, I guess you can't get high in the fucking truck, but like, you know, you're sitting at the fucking lot forever, you know, like, I don't know. But in recent years, the trucking industry's drug policy has become even more stringent. Truck drivers are randomly drug tested on a quarterly basis, as well as in the event of an accident or traffic ticket. So yeah, good luck trying to beat that test. That one's going to be tough. But, do you guys ever get popped with a drug test? Like randomly when y'all were working? Those suck.
Not randomly, but before I got hired once when I was going to work for Target.
Right. Yeah. But
considering that I'm a teacher, I'm surprised I haven't at all in my professional career.
I think if you're a teacher, though, they would want you to be high to deal with them children's. You know what I mean? I know I would be. I'd be stoned as a goat. If I wasn't stoned, I'd be like, you little motherfuckers, you better get the fuck out of my face.
I know that my chemistry teacher in high school was high in the mornings. And I know that he would wake and bake with the other chemistry teacher also, but who's like much older than him. Because we were joking about it once, and then the other one came into the room, and then he was like, what are you guys talking about? He's like, yeah, we were just saying that you guys smoke before you guys teach us. And then they laughed, and then they just like they laughed, and then they like went to like this like room where like all the chemistry supplies are, and they're like, I think we were saying like, oh, they're probably like, shit, It's obvious.
Do they smell it? Do we got to get some like Febreze? What's going on? You know, vapes have probably made that
Well,
way easier now.
One of them was younger. Like he was like probably in his late 20s at the
Yeah.
time. His eyes were freaking red in the morning. You're gonna tell me this is allergies all the time? Allergies
Yeah.
in the winter.
Yeah.
He's allergic to not being high. That's what he was allergic to.
Allergic to these damn kids. Got to teach them history and
Right.
shit. They don't
Allergy
fucking learn.
medicine.
You know.
I
Right.
need my allergy medicine.
So, this is, you know, prelude to talks we had earlier. This fucking propaganda bullshit, right? We're worried about Russian weed now. That's what we're fucking worried about. Russian fucking weed. So one
Ban
of
the
America's
Russian dressing.
yeah dressing.
ban vodka.
So yeah,
Even
so one of
though the US
America's.
already bought vodka.
No.
Oh.
No.
I've been telling Bert Kreischer to fucking, for America, you're gonna have to fucking go drink up all the Russian vodka, bro. It's kind of like, this is your calling right now, you know? You're the machine. How could you fucking not? So one of America's richest marijuana companies has deep Russian roots, right? They've been looking at that fucking hair dye and it doesn't go down all the way. It's a little red under there, apparently. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to fucking read this story because it's going to be mainly bullshit. It's fucking from Barons. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Barons? Like,
Oh man, and they wrote it with 2 R's.
yeah, Barrons, just to be extra pretentious.
Barons.
Like, yeah, you gotta roll that shit.
Barons, yes.
So this is about Curaleaf's board chairman Boris Jordan, 52, played central roles in Russia's messy return to capitalism in the 1990s. So yeah, okay, he made money. Great, another oligarch that America has plenty of. So yeah, I just thought it was fucking funny that they made this entire article to try to get stoners to fucking be like, oh my god, Russian weed. Like, you know, fucking, I hope Russians have good weed. I imagine they do. I'm betting there's some pretty choice strains over there. But anyway, now that we got all the dumb shit out of the way, we can do some fucking fun stuff. What do we got for fun stuff? Oh, this is the Russian helicopters made out of Russian weed. So I just thought that, you know, people should be afraid of Russian armaments, you know. But
How do you smoke that?
I
You see the thing on the tail.
I
moving.
hope-
Is it-
wow,
is
yeah.
it
I hope
a
what has-
propeller, or-
I hope what has
Oh.
to happen is you light each one of the rotors and start pulling,
Or
and
wait.
hopefully it
Oh
spins.
my gosh.
Like, hopefully that fucking spins while you smoke it, because
Inhale.
that'll
And then
be
you hear
dope.
the theme song from MASH.
Fucking mesh.
Oh, radar, I'm fucked up.
There's got to be an episode of MASH where they find weed. That's got to happen, right? That's
It
like
reminds me of
the
the Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah.
Blunt. Remember that?
yeah. He had to roll all of those. The cross joint. Yes, Rogan had to roll all those because no one fucking knew. And they had to, like, you know how movies go. You got to fucking make like 100 of them. So he was sitting there just fucking rolling shit and like whatever. And apparently, you know, you're rolling with like fake weed a lot because it's movies, right? But, you know, he was rolling all of them. So he fucking would sneak a couple with fucking real weed and fucking roll those. And then, like, you know, like just the fucking, by the time you get to like take 140 second, like, they're like, oh, fuck, man. Like, can we take a day off? Like, anyway. But, you watched the State of the Union, right? Did anyone catch this? What is going on here? What is going on? You can't even see it because my cam's in the way. There you go.
What's that?
Like, what?
This?
Why?
Oh, the guy.
Why is she just messing with that
He's
dude's hair?
picking his hair.
Inappropriate.
You
It
don't
is
do that
very
to black
inappropriate.
hair.
He seems
Is that
okay
a
with
white
it.
lady doing that?
I
Is that a
would
white lady?
appear
'Cause that's,
so.
like very inappropriate. That is very inappropriate.
It is
That
very
happened.
inappropriate. This happened. This happened.
Extremely extreme.
I mean,
Jeez.
The guy looks like Cleveland from the
Someone-
Family Guy.
oh, someone put up this guy. Someone put up this guy and fucking Eddie Murphy's character from fucking
Drill bit or whatever that's called.
yeah, I mean that yeah,
Or Norbit.
yeah, Norbit or one of the What's the other one?
Shoot, what's that movie?
Yeah, with the whole
Nutty
family
Professor.
of them. That the Nutty Professor. That's
Plum.
it. Yeah.
Plum.
Yeah.
Plum.
Oh, the Crumps, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they need to bring that film back.
That's,
They're gonna remake that one next week, I guarantee.
But look at the old white codger too. He's backing up. He said, "Oh, I'm not getting in this. No, sorry, Bob. See ya." This white lady's in trouble.
Fucking when a fly notices that potato salad at the picnic, baby. Is this
Oh my god. They're like,
I don't understand what was this? What is
he
this?
trying to light
I've
up
never
a
seen
campfire?
this.
What is she?
Like, she's
just
trying to start a
old. Like,
fire?
think about how many medications
really
she takes.
Oh god, I know.
It's her brain is deteriorating.
Oh.
And I'm not.
I don't know. I think her
Go-
and Kamala had a snootful before this happened.
Yeah, this is-
They both look hammered.
Or like a couple of shots beforehand,
Yeah,
possibly. But
she's definitely feeling pretty good.
Kamala, take some of this.
Oh.
Mommy
mean-
likes this. This is what makes mommy warm.
Between that and Biden talking about the Iranian people and Kamala just going, okay. Like, that was the best
She
bit.
didn't have to pull any stunts like ripping up the speech.
No,
Like,
yeah.
she doesn't have to do that anymore.
But she still has to steal the limelight, which is what this was, I think. This was like, I've got to bring attention to me. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
How sad is this? Like, we have 2 senior citizens.
oh.
Up
I mean, they
there
should be playing
leading
fucking
the country.
shuffleboard right now, not fucking leading the country. Like, you know, I'd still be worried about them playing shuffleboard. They're going to injure themselves, break a fucking hip. You know, this is elder abuse for sure.
But you know what? We'd be saying that if Bernie was president too. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's older than Biden.
Yeah. I mean, he could at least
Although
fucking
he's
shoot a
sharper.
3. Yeah, like, you know. But I do love this fucking stoner's idea. Just at 8:40, smoke double. That should fix it. You know? But fucking
I
So-
should have done something watching the State of the Union.
That's crazy.
isn't it though?
Mushrooms are crazy.
Mushrooms are crazy. Matrix bars can sponsor me anytime. I'm down. You know. But yeah, have you done them, Collin? Shroomies?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Warren, I'm pretty sure you've done a few times.
Yeah, it didn't take though. Although it was like portobello mushrooms. I think it was on some pizza, so I don't think that counts.
Yeah. I took those.
I was tripping over how good that pizza tastes. Right, I was straight tripping.
The first
it
time
was
with
good.
me was
Oh
with those.
man, I was.
Go ahead.
Have you guys been on Lucky's show?
Yeah, I have.
She was supposed to bring out some, like her mushroom collection, but I guess she forgot.
Yeah.
I was on the show yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I've been on. I think
haven't
Warren's
met-
been on. I think she's been. I know her and Steve come on with me. You know, inviting them, you just have to accept that both of them are coming. You know, if you invite Steve, it's Steve and Lucky. If you invite Lucky, it's Lucky and Steve. It's
She
like
steals the
you
mic.
can't. Yeah, it's like they need to get a double mic setup and like 2 cams. You know, so they can just join all the time. But what else I got? This fucking thing, which of course I can't play the fucking music for people at home, but I can play it for you guys. But have you ever seen one of those like the crazy like the fucking blunts that are like fucking $1,000, like the really expensive ones? I wanna get one where
I need a
if we
visual.
ever, yeah, I will look it up here in just a second. Most expensive blunt coming up. I want just once when we all meet up at some point to buy one of these. Because they're kind of ridiculous. Where is it at? I'll find it. But I've looked this up a ton of times and YouTube's just like, nah, I don't need it. But anyway, what is Like, what's everyone's preferred way of smoking? Blunts, joints, bongs? Like, what's everyone's favorite?
I gotta say bong, like a nice chilled, icy water bubbler or a bong, you know, and the smoke is nice and cool when it gets in you, you know, that.
Yeah.
I would say bong also. Last time I did it was through bong.
Probably a blunt for me, because I feel if I am smoking, it helps me feel it a little more versus any other way.
Dude,
So
this fucking thing. He's got like THC crystals, fucking dab, like rolling it up, packing it with some perp, like, you know. I just want to get to the end. Look at that fucking shit. Jesus Christ. Like, those are like, that's like weed meth. That's like crystal shit. You know, that's just the straight up the THC. It's like rock candy. And he puts these fucking big ass like actual fucking like rocks. Like, not just like powder that he ground up with the credit card, you know? Like,
It's like a Dr. Seuss Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Doesn't it though?
You know.
Yeah.
I wait for some Who's to come out and say, you know, give me some of that grits.
It's supposed to smoke for like two fucking hours.
Still Christmas. Give me that blunt.
Like, that thing's gonna put so many people in a coma. That's gonna be some heavy shit right there. But anyway,
and that's $1,000.
yeah, it's like an ounce of weed, like of good shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I appreciate people who clean their pieces just to fucking put them on Reddit, you know. Ain't nobody's fucking piece stay that clean, you know. But I fucking wish I had it. My fucking old bong broke and I had to get a new one. Sad times, you know. I didn't even name it yet. But he cleared that shit.
Damn.
Anyone ever got a tortilla to roll up their weed with? Cause I don't know what dealer be out here doing that shit, but fucking I'm down. You know, that's for your munchies after. Fucking roll up a little burrito, you know? Hopefully you don't put the wrong lettuce in.
I have a friend who used an apple to put weed in there and smoke from there.
Yeah, Jesse fucking apple pipes it up. He did that when he was here. I need to get him like for his birthday. I need to get him like one of the glass apples that are actually legit, so he doesn't have to smoke out of a fucking apple, because I'm sure he's tired of buying apples at this point, you know? Like, fucking going
Jesse
through
Jet?
Yeah. Jesse Jet, the realist. I thought this shit was cool, and I kind of want one. I don't know how expensive it is, but looks dope. I feel like I could just sit there and watch that high for fucking days, you know? Fucking put Pac-Man on that shit, you know? I'm sure this has been militarized somehow, but, you know, I thought it looked fucking cool. Someone probably had to fucking make that. How much you think that is? What's price of right guesses? What's everyone?
500.
Like 500.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That does look cool.
Yeah.
Cost of $1,000 blunt.
Yep. Sell one plus get the fucking blunt. Yeah, I'd definitely take the blunt over this. But so I thought this was interesting. So cannabis rights activist Ben Maisel smoking a joint while voting in 1976, taking advantage of an apparent law that prohibits arrests while voting. So I feel like we could have a whole casino heist based around this premise. If it still exists, we just have to like bring a voting booth to the bank, you know, and we should be good to go. But yeah, what a fucking G.
He said, I'm voting for
Or
getting
at least
high.
a bit.
Yeah.
On a comedy sketch show.
Yeah. I'm very much down for this. This is fucking funny. But you guys ever overfill your fucking lighters? If you got those fucking lighters that you could fill?
Wait.
Oh shit. Oh. Exactly. What the fuck?
My
You
God.
can kind of do that with a Bic lighter that has the little the adjuster on the front. If you take the metal off, and then you can like flip the thing up and like turn it all the way, and then just like jack it up. That thing will like, like a fucking James Bond villain.
Yeah. The old
some shit, man.
The old crack lighter. You gotta heat that spoon up. Collin said I wasn't
It is
allowed to
good
have
for
food,
crack smoking.
so I figured I'd ignore him completely and bring crazy food.
I never said that.
No, I'm allowed to bring munchies.
Sure.
Yeah.
We gonna take these.
Actually, I was thinking to order food.
What's going on here?
Oh,
So guy brought a McDonald's shit.
First, we put the bacon on top of the grill.
Oh, and he's just trying to like pimp it out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen stuff
Pimp
like
my
that.
burger.
Spicy cheese, we gonna put on top of the pancake.
This is like he definitely has found all the stoners in the area.
Pepper, double, salt.
Fucking.
You know, as always, on top of that eggs, we gotta put that mixed cheese on top.
Does anything go on bottom of something? Everything's been on top.
Gotta be cheesy. Put on top of the pancake.
That bacon also came from McDonald's.
Put a little bit of honey.
I think he brought it. I think just the pancakes and like
We have
the hash
turkey
brown.
sausage, we put on top of one fried egg and the hash brown.
That's not as
on top
bad
of the other.
as like
Now,
eating the meat from McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, everything's ready now. We put on top
I
of
haven't
the
ate McDonald's since
See how it's
2014.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Now you do the syrup. Now.
Oh
you
god, this is a
wrap it up.
fucking heart attack.
Salt, OMG.
That would destroy me.
Oh, I know, dude.
Now we serve it to the customer. Here you go, boss.
Oh my gosh, with the orange juice,
Oh, with the orange juice.
so much acidity.
I know, dude. Sugar and like carbs and yeah, delicious.
Hey, you gotta give it a try too.
Good, yes, probably, but
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna
it's
be,
terrible
hurt.
for you.
Sausage in my life.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
in the
Thank
McBathroom
you.
for
You
quite a while.
Yeah, man, it's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Mick heartburn.
Oh god. Oh. That's how you're gonna feel
Oh.
after that shit.
Oh,
Oh, why'd you let that dog have that pizza? Oh god. Like that's how I feel
the
after
dog
getting pizza
really
while high
likes that
too.
pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my
I
god,
had a-
pizza.
Like, hey,
I grew up with a golden retriever, and I feel bad because when we were we had a soccer team, and we went over to my house after a game. It was after the whole league was done. We were in the deck. That's where my parents, that's where the parents were all grilling stuff. We ordered pizza also, and we were just giving my dog everything, like sausages and all that. And then golden retrievers will eat anything.
Yeah,
And I
dude.
threw a slice of pizza. My dog jumped because he would always jump and like grab his treats. I threw
Yeah.
an entire pizza while he was in the air. He went.
Nice.
When he landed, the pizza was already gone.
Like one of those big fucking New York slice.
He
like,
jumped up and went.
Nice. Fucking cartoon shit.
But
I love it.
The next day, it was so sad because he had a stomach ache because of all the stuff that he ate, all those sausages, hot dogs,
oh, poppers.
and we had to give him chicken noodle soup.
That's fucking funny. You have to give him chicken noodle soup
Oh,
for his little soul.
really?
Yeah, because he didn't want to eat his regular food. It was so sad. I've never seen him not
Ugh.
hungry.
Fucking, that's hilarious.
He lived a long life though. 14 years for a golden retriever's life.
I feel like that was a fucking grandma move where it's like, no, just give him soup, he'll be fine. Like fucking, you know. So hash coins superior to cryptocurrency in every way. That's fucking great. Love that shit. You know,
Ricky.
I definitely will take hash coins any day of the week. But you know that they're selling Delta 8 to the fucking Amish out here? The fuck they doing? Where's this fucking like what do they call that? Something about fleas? Like the farmers marketplace and shit. The Amish are selling it, yeah. But Fucking good shit.
Which is kind of odd because they really shouldn't be selling that electric lettuce.
Yeah.
Because they don't do electricity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh.
What happened?
They have they have catnip joints. You could get them for your cat.
I'll get them for my cat.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I want some now. I feel like we could just make them. I've got a fucking papers like
Hold on,
catnip.
do we all have cats here?
I do. I got the fucking asshole somewhere.
I
You know?
do now. Well, it's my roommate's cat, but we got her over a month ago.
Yeah. I got the cat and the pit bull at the same time.
Actually, Franco, she was here briefly before you came in.
Yeah.
I have neighborhood cats that the rats chase because they're the rats.
No, you know what?
The
You know
cats
what?
are like
Like,
the big.
living in DC, I have never seen so many rats in one city, and I lived in New York. Well, lived just outside New York.
No, that's true. Yeah, even like I shouldn't say even because it shouldn't be surprising, but near the monuments and stuff, you see rats in the trash and all that.
Yeah, like
coming out of the metro subway.
Yeah, that I mean, I came face to face with one last night taking out the trash. I opened up the recycling bin. There was a rat just running in there. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
They're not as big
Guys,
though, but there's like they run in like groups.
Yeah.
From what I've seen,
they're called politicians, guys. I know you're using the street slang, the word on the street, but they're called politicians. Just for the.
So when you see a group of them, do you just say like, "Oh, that's Congress"?
Noli D's at the airport, heading to Florida. Good for you, Noli. You fucking stop by my house.
Watch out for those college students.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Break season.
Oh my god, it's the worst.
That's why she's going down. She's looking for a hookup.
Yeah.
She's gonna get some of that Florida man meat down there. You go get yours, girl. Go get it. All right. You only live once, baby.
How Noli got her groove back. So
right.
These parents started filming a blog after they accidentally, quote unquote, ate their fucking kids edible.
Lisa and I have decided to do a blog. We're serious. We wanted to do a blog.
Gold, spelled backwards.
A blog just to our family on a weekly basis, and weekly. And we just wanted to talk about how important family is to us. And why are you looking over there?
Where?
Over there. There. Look there. Here's the camera over here.
I'm looking at you.
No, look at the camera. And so we just wanted to just take a few minutes of your time and just to let you know.
They're not gonna get through it.
How important you are to us and how we're really blessed. What do you say?
Yep.
I say yes.
Yes.
Stop!
Face is so red.
Well, what do you say?
I say yes.
Yes, what?
I agree.
Agree to what?
We are blessed.
Oh shit. This is why.
What's the snort damn breaks? That's pretty much it. When you hear and then it's like that's it, you know.
I fucking love that.
Going back from that.
That's got to be in the Christmas card and shit at every wedding. You got to play that shit all the time. You know. Oh.
Yeah.
What's funny is that probably would have taken like 10 seconds to do that video and ended up taking like 2 minutes almost.
2 minutes. I do feel like I feel their pain about like, do I look at the people or the camera? The camera or the people? The people or the camera? Like I'm always like, I feel like if you look at the camera, that's too intense. You know, you have to like look slightly off camera. You can't like flag it, you know? But anyway, this motherfucker, who does this? Come on. Y'all.
What happened here? Oh, wow.
That's
yep.
That's some racist shit right there. That's racist. It's,
Segregation.
Yep. Segregation.
yeah. That is some straight up segregation.
Yeah. Oh.
How could they
fucking
even
shit.
do that?
How could they even? How could they?
Like, how is it
Racist
possible?
stoners. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. I don't want strawberry next to my chocolate, okay? God. This fucking dude.
This guy.
How the fuck? Yeah, he doing it. Bro, he bogarting is what he doing.
Wait.
He's got to swish it around first. Hold on. You got to get it all over his palate. Oh shit, he still got it. He fucking still got that shit. Yeah. Fucking, that dude's doing it up. I need to learn that trick. Just so I can get all the fucking joints that people hand it. Like, I'll do a trick with it. Don't worry about it. You know, these fucking guys are high as fuck.
Wow.
You're stupid. That's so stupid.
Isn't it though? Isn't it though? It's a fucking basketball in a parallel universe, bro. That's how we should be playing it. You know?
How do you pass it?
Fucking same way you do. You fucking throw it on the ground, glass shatters.
And like hit someone's face.
You have to pass the people. You have to move the people around.
Bro, quit doing those no-look passes, man. You gotta fucking let me know. Fucking just see Michael Jordan just wow, like be great. This fucking shit is hilarious. I feel like this lady must have gotten the edibles too.
It's just all the word moist.
Ready.
Judy, what's the title of this book?
Moist.
So if you look at the pages, literally every page is just the word moist over and over and over again.
It's just all the word moist.
Ready.
Judy, what's the title of this book?
Moist.
Please read it.
Doesn't that word sound so nasty too?
Moist.
She's been around long
What
enough.
else
She probably
happened,
knows
dude?
what that word's about, you know.
And then what did he say? What did he say then, dude?
Her glaucoma medicine's working hard, ain't it?
What did she say back to him?
Moist.
Did you ever know there was a book like that called Moist?
He's fucking dead, dude.
Oh
He's
my
fucking dying.
God,
I love it. I kind of want that book
That's why you
now.
want to smoke out with old people, man. Old people are the best, man. They'll tell you about the war and shit, you know, and then they'll make you some cookies.
You just gotta make sure that they're at the level where they don't go to that like racist shit that they had as a kid. Like you gotta get them like right under that bar, you know? Like
Right. Yeah. You might want to start like older Gen X and then work your way
back.
Once you get into boomers. You're gonna get a boomers, boy. Ooh, yeah, you're in some tricky territory.
Yeah, they go from Fred Sanford to Grady real quick, don't they? What?
All right, I know it's been a while. All right, I know it's been a while.
Damn.
What kind of witchcraft is that?
Frequencies,
How do you do
acoustics, water, miracles, magnets. I don't know. ICP can figure it out.
The devil.
Work
of the devil.
So we all love our puppos.
They say you can give your dog an egg, and they know to be gentle with it.
No way that works. Moxie! What's good, girl? We're gonna go try something, all right? Come on.
I wanna see Steve Puppo do this.
All right, be gentle, okay? Be gentle. All right, come on.
Oh,
You don't
is he
wanna
gonna
put
get
in
it?
Put it right here.
What is this? Can I haves? Oh. Oh, I got it. I'm gone.
Where's it at?
It's fucking right there. It's fucking right there. He's like, oh shit, it's right there.
She ate it.
I thought so too. Instead of fucking she was fucking looking like she did. Oh shit.
Feel guilty.
So I figured I'd bring some Florida shit. We got to bring some Florida shit to the party. This is fucking Florida shit. Get on in there.
Oh my god.
I get fucking right in the head.
Get in there. God.
Oh man.
Imagine trying to get Nancy Pelosi in a pantsuit. You know?
Now what?
Now what, exactly? You just gotta leave it out for the trash man. Like...
Oh. I guess there's a...
Oh, I think it just takes it to the fucking little lake over there where children probably play and... You know, get on out of there, Nancy. The fuck you doing in here?
Well, they
Florida
had to
shit's
because
crazy.
garbage days are on Tuesdays and alligator days are on Thursdays.
Thursdays.
So it was Tuesdays. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and if
It
you're
was
not gonna
Tuesdays, so they had
recycle your alligator...
Oh,
You're
Oh.
just wasting
got
it,
scared.
and you're killing the earth.
Oh, have you ever seen how crocodile carry their young? Like this? This is how they carry their young. Fucking, I love that shit. Fucking this little fucker. You were talking about rats.
Yeah.
This little fucker's just the bodega cat is not doing its job for sure. Get the fuck out of here, cat. Cat's like, what the fuck? I was like, this is my house. You know?
Start playing Randy Newman.
Yeah, friend in me. Fucking. I love how someone had to film the cat not doing its job. Like, you know, the fucking. I think the fucking mouse is still fucking with it. Like, anyway, fucking dumb shit. Oh, so I feel like doing the news occasionally you do get to fucking fuck up.
Celebrate on the equini.
On Uranus, they go nuts. They.
Uranus.
On Uranus, they go nuts. Oh, that's fucking funny. I didn't know they let newscasters get high before going on air. That's great. This fucking dude.
What?
Like,
That
let
looks
me
so weird.
paint me like one of your French cats. What the fuck? Like,
Is this
why did?
real?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's I think it's real. I think it's real.
So weird looking.
Yep.
That cat's trying to get some ass. That's ass cat, right? Come get it, boys. Come get it.
Fucking
girls. Who shows up first?
Kim Kardashian's next photo shoot. She's just gonna model it after this. Should be a good time. You know, this fucking dude.
Oh, I've seen this.
Like.
Oh, the violation.
Oh, they got him a helmet. Oh, he's so happums with the helmet. He's like, thank you. These fuckers trying to sit like, they're like, oh, what's this? We don't have this shit. The fucking raisin cats. Those cats always look weird to me. Like
Christmas sweaters too. What the fuck?
Yep. That's because they don't have hair. You got to give them hair back. You know, they're fucking cold and shit. They be shivering in the corner. Like, compared to this motherfucker who's just way too aggressive. Like, the kid's just like, what the fuck is this cat doing? Like, you gonna do it? Cat? Hello? You okay? Cat? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Like, what the fuck? Like,
coast is clear.
Yeah, like,
That's pretty typical, like, orange cat behavior.
Yeah, just fucking side-eyeing everything.
Yeah. That's
Just-
my cat.
Look at this. Look at this cuteness. Look at the cute. Oh my god. Oh, it's a swimming boy. Fucking do it up, kid. I love puppers. Puppers are the best. Oh, look at this fucking pupper.
Jesus.
Oh, it's a Snapchat filter. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh god, what's the matter?
Jesus.
I know it's hard waking up. The fucking eyeballs are great.
Some
I don't
Disney
care.
Crack shit right there.
No. Stop talking back.
Fuck you. Tired of this shit. You get the same kibble every day.
Okay.
I don't know why that's fucking funny, but it is. Snapchat filters just break people sometimes. You know? Looking for the keys when you're late to fucking work. Fucking zoomies. The fucking zoomies are great. I want to see it again.
Oh yeah, I saw this. This is funny.
Oh god. Fucking, why do they do that?
Where's my meth?
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Where's my meth?
Oh my god, I left the phone somewhere. What are you doing?
Goddamn meth. My fucking meth.
This is fucking gold.
See, I'm the only true silverback gorilla up in this park, man. Y'all just some soft brown gorillas, man. Look at these soft arms, man. You see these brolic arms, man? Back up off me, man. Back You know what it is. You see, I'm the only gorilla with an emote. See, I'm the only gorilla up in there that look like he can play in the NFL on any given team on any given Sunday. Me. You see, I'm the only one that can play with this robe and look brolic while doing it. Get your soft body the hell up out of here, man. I said what I said. You heard back up. See, I'm the one that can strengthen his teeth while simultaneously bathing with his own homemade organic botanical soaps, and then I go lay out in the sun dramatically for the organic dry off. Me. You see, I'm the one that told your ass to stay off these ropes. Oh, you more formidable than I thought. See, I'm the one that's gonna be the little man and retreat, and I'm gonna just stand here and reflect and plot my revenge. Me. See, I'm the only songwriting silverback. Look at who you came to see. I wrote that song. Tony Baker ain't write nothing. You know what it is. You see, my name is Gerald, and I'm the one y'all sitting here looking at.
Yeah, Gerald. Gerald's doing it up.
You're more formidable than I thought. You can't away from that fucker.
The best bit is that my own botanical soaps. Like, fucking, I love that shit.
Whoever did the voiceover, good job.
Bad choice, dude.
Yeah.
Do that shit all
You
the
gotta
time.
send me links to
them.
these.
Yes, sir. Can do.
Yeah.
Why should we be weird? Should we? Hello? Hello? That face is great. Hello? Fucking, just like, fantastic. The Chihuahuas are the fucking craziest. So.
Oh man.
What are those things? You're unleashing them?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit,
I've seen this.
swarming!
Escaped with my life that day. Sorry, I just apparently they're called puppies, you know.
Oh.
I like to call them fluffy little demons. Yeah. So anyways, that's why I hate puppies. Second, what are those things? You're unleashing
Got
them?
so overwhelmed.
Holy shit, they're swarming me!
It's like-
Get me out of I barely escaped with my life that day.
Oh, fucking, I love the voiceovers. They fucking kill me. So, you know, the robot apocalypse has started, and, you know, we just gotta be more careful with fucking robots. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Fucking just like dumb shit. Oh. Dude, he's doing it. That's fantastic. He's probably complaining about fucking. It just gets brought to me, man. You know, the world just puts them in my brain bubble, and I pull them out of there. You know, but usually multi-reddits. You know, usually multi-reddits that I can sort by top this week. You know,
they're so hilarious.
Oh,
I saw this. It's like
I saw this.
Why? The murdering dog.
Why is he trying to murder him? Like, fucking don't give me any more kibble this week. I want steak. Steak, I said. Fucking.
God damn you, die!
Why is he doing it like that? Warren,
some issues.
Warren, I think, saw this one, and me and him both just saw it in passing, and it was fantastic. There's something about the fucking squeeze box that makes it fucking great. Oh, fuck, dude.
That's a Wile E. Coyote shit.
I know.
It has to be. Yeah, it is.
People say that people falling, it's not funny. Fuck that.
It's fucking funny. I laugh at myself fall.
He's got an accordion.
Dude,
Right,
falling.
Yeah,
In this case, yeah.
There should be a
and he's
whole.
dressed like Spider-Man. So.
There should be a whole subreddit dedicated to people falling with accordions, because that is the content I need. You know,
if that person was in their 80s, 90s, then it would be
so
chef's kiss.
we're wanting to go to war with these folks. These are the folks we're wanting to go to war with. Is that what I hear? The ones who just hang out with Bear. Better just hang out with us. He is buddies with us. You know, like what are they doing out there? There's way too much vodka. Are they? I really hope they are. Where's the
craziest gym I've ever seen?
No, I think that's just regular gloves. Yeah, they are green though. I really kind of wanted them to be Hulk gloves. That would have made this even funnier.
Soviet Hulk smash!
Soviet Hulk.
It's so crazy how those gloves came out in like 2003.
Yeah, people still be having those things.
Hulk.
Well, it's like that and the Stretch Armstrong Hulk that you could get. That one.
Oh yeah.
You know, round it out with an Evil Knievel motorcycle, and you should be good to go. So video games are getting too real. They made Hungry Hippos, man.
Mm-hmm. I see this. Effortlessly.
Just ridiculous. And I like that they do recreate the action of the Hungry Hippo. That's fantastic. Real quality stuff. You know? Anyone ever seen Up an Owl Skirt?
I've seen this. Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Oh,
going commando.
The things of like birds without feathers is also hilarious if you look that up, right? Because they're like barely anything without them. They're just tiny little birds.
Yeah, this is awesome. Just wait for it. Wait for it.
So aggressive.
Fucker!
Fucking Cletus, why didn't you tell me the sheep was gonna...
It didn't bite him as hard as I thought it was going to.
No, just enough. I mean, he calculated it and everything. He was like, all right, 5 more paces, 8 more paces, all right, and...
Have you guys seen the video of somebody trying to drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger? But
yes, and
yeah, but
Schwarzenegger
then
is just like fucking, you know,
barely moves.
barely
And then he's
moves.
like, I thought someone bumped into me.
Yeah, like, yep. But it was like a full-on drop kick from like 6 foot away. Yep. That was like he was
Sprinted,
in.
jumped, and tried to kick him with both his feet, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger just barely moved.
But this killed me earlier, and I think it's gonna kill me again.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
I was 19 years old. It hit me with a sad beat.
Drums usually aren't involved in sad beats. Then do a piano or something. Fool.
Yeah,
Fuck.
fool, damn. Make them lips move, motherfucker.
I'm not a robot.
And I was dating this girl, right? We used to do this cute thing called vampire. We would suck each other's necks. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a joke.
What do you want to do right now? I don't know. Vampire? We got 2 hours to kill. Why don't we play vampire?
You kill it at that shit. Girl, you read my mind.
What you been in Twilight? Right? It's like hickeys when you have to right before you die.
Anyways, where was I?
Sucking necks, fool.
So we were playing vampires, right? We got caught once by her mom, and you don't explain it by saying that either, right?
It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. We're just vampires.
We're just fucking playing vampires, Holmes. Fucking. Fucking. I don't know if people have seen this one, but this is a classic that I feel should be, you know, documented on my show.
Oh wow, it's pretty rocky here.
Oh,
Hey.
there we go.
Hey, slow down on the rocks, baby. It's dangerous in there. Oh my god, baby, the bloody London just missed you. Holy bloody mother of God, Jesus fucking my God, baby, come back. The London nearly hit ya. Oh my God, baby, you alright?
You alright?
I love the fucking
I
subtitles.
got closed caption.
Yeah.
Subtitles are phonetic.
Phonetic.
Yeah, it's just like,
oh my
yeah,
god,
just-
baby, are you alright? Fucking. What else I got? Oh, this one's fucking good.
It's alright, I live.
Like, it's just a fucking Rude Goldberg shit on that one. Just fucking, you've got to fall. This thing's got to fall. The dirt's got to fall out of this thing. You know. But I think that's just about it I got for today. You know, I got one left, but you know, we can close with this one. Just let everyone plug all their shit. Franco, what do you got coming up? You got anything?
I'm having Nico on tomorrow to talk about RT America
Nice.
shut down.
Yeah.
And then I'm having Vanessa Beeley on next week. And I'm gonna see who else I can bring on to discuss some of the current events that are happening in the world that are so depressing, which thankfully on this stream we got to have some escapism and enjoy some of the funny stuff in life.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I know Tara's down for anything you want to do with that too, as far as like RT's concerned. So, you know, but anyway.
Oh yeah, Tara Reid, right?
Yeah, Collin, what do you got coming up? You got some stuff?
So I'm trying to get my Shades of Black panel up and going this month. So far, I have one person who is never met him or heard of him before, but he's interested in being a part. So looking for at least, I'll say 3 to 4 people who are interested in being a part of this panel. It'll kind of be like an ongoing series where on my channel where I hope to bring various Black voices within the diaspora to kind of talk about different issues. So if you're
Nice.
interested, please DM me on my Twitter.
It's right beneath
sure
you.
most of you who are here.
Yeah. Ogba
sure most
underscore
of you
Collin.
know me from Twitter. So sure most people know me on Twitter anyway. So
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I have going on.
Uncle, what you got?
Report card season.
Who you got on next week?
I just, well, before I just want to say, Franco and Collin were just like way over the top, too hyper. You guys should just really just calm down. Okay, just, you know what? Just chill pill. One, please. Whoa. Nah, I'm just clowning. So I had Sabby was on last night. Sabby Sabs. We had a good time. She's very sweet. And but next week, I had Kit Cabela was on in January, so that was Chicago Boys Part 1. Next week I got Jerry Vassilatos and Ed Heller, aka Bacon.
Yeah, I think he's in the chat somewhere. There he is.
He is. He's always lurking. You can smell it. It's like that fried pork. It's just delicious. Or maybe turkey. It could be turkey. If you're not into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna be on next week, and other than that, I'll probably just be fucking around.
Cool. I think I got everyone's links down in the doobly-doo down there. So check that if you don't know who these peeps are. Everyone's Twitter's underneath them. B43 Franco, at Extra Bull, I think. That might be an old one. I think I gotta refresh your nameplate.
It's at W Deerman now.
W Deerman. That's it.
Not Antler Deer, but like you're writing a letter to man, dear man.
Yeah.
Or you, I'm fine. Sign someone else.
At _Ogbana Collin, right? Go find him. But otherwise, I think that's it for everyone. We'll go back, play this last thing, and then we'll say bye.
There's a simple way to get rich on the internet. You just need to create an Instagram, a TikTok, a Twitter, a YouTube, a Twitch, a Patreon, and a blog, explaining to people simple ways to get rich on the internet. Now say it. Say it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit those fucking likes. Hit that fucking bell. I don't care. Leave some of these people some money in their Patreons. I'm sure they appreciate it. Leave me some weed money. I'd also appreciate it. And if you don't leave me some, hook up your friends at home. Pass them a J every now and again. But otherwise, I think that's us out for tonight. It's been good, but we got other shit to do. Bye, peoples. Bye, everyone. Peace, love, soul.